All right. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to a Well-Don Tanks live stream. It feels like it has been ages since we have been live. Somebody give me a sound check. Let me know if we got the sound coming through here. Make sure the chat's working. We are rolling on everything new. A new studio, new house, new place. We've been busy. Hopefully I'm not extremely echoey. You're good? Thank you. Awesome. Okay, let me get the chat where I want it. I've been sharing some things out to the members, kind of showing you guys so much sound. So this is probably going to be really, really echoey. How's that? There. I turned my microphone down a little bit. So I'm concerned that it's gonna catch a lot of echo in here because everything is hard surfaces in here. So we're working on. I'm gonna put up some sound paneling. I got some different things I can work on. So yeah, sound may be a really, really echoey. Hopefully, I'm not too loud. I've turned my mic down a little bit. I blame the chair. Yeah, this chair. So me and Trevor put this chair together. This chair took longer to put together than it did the desk to put together. But now that I'm in here and fully talking, it is super echoey. Okay, sound solid. All right, sound solid. Okay, we're going to keep rolling. What's up, everybody? Man, it feels so good to be back in front of a camera. As weird as that is to say, it feels so good to be hanging out with the community, the people, giving content, doing what I love. So here we are. Well-Don Tanks has landed in Texas. And holy crap, has it been a wild week and a half that we've been here. So as you guys have seen, I think I've rescheduled this live stream like 3 times in a row. It's been a busy week. It's been really busy. We got a lot to talk about. We got a lot to go over. But it's good to see everybody coming in, though. So let me kind of give you a rundown on what we're working with now. So you guys are probably going to say, too, of like, Trent, it looks like you got a lot done in your studio. You would be correct. But why did it take me so long to finally live stream, and why did we keep rescheduling live streams? Well, all of the work in here, except for one day, has been from like the hours of 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. that I've been in here running cables, managing cables. We took a day last week that Trevor came over, my wife helped me paint the room, paint the trim, change out door hardware, like scrape the floor. Like we were literally scraping the floors up here just to make sure that they were super clean and cleaning everything up. But now here we are, guys. So this is a completely new setup from what we had back in Utah. And I am very, very excited. So one of the things we changed here is you can no longer see my microphone on camera, which I'm really happy about. Hopefully you can hear me. But I can get it closer to my mouth if I need to. But if I put it just outside of the frame, hopefully you can't see it, but hopefully you can still hear me really well. I've got a widescreen monitor, an ultra-wide monitor, ultra widescreen monitor. It's not like the biggest I could get. It is my main monitor. And then to my left right now, I have a monitor that's in portrait mode with just the chat. So I can read chat way easier. I can have better eye contact with the camera. So I have more of a direct shot. You can already tell we're already working on projects in here. Me and Trevor went and picked this tank up last night, actually. I'm not going to say that was the reason we didn't live stream last night, but it attributed to it. What happened all day yesterday was just kind of the reason we really didn't live stream. But there is a tank. I have the tank for this stand back here. The one I had here just actually got reallocated to a different project, but I have a tank going there. So we're going to do the Fahaka puffer back here for now. I've got something really special in mind for this tank. And then there's another tank right here. Boop. You cannot see on camera that actually has water in it. No fish yet, but it does have water in it. So we got some projects running, but we got the camera here. We got some lighting mounted up. We got a window in this room that actually works. We're running the new NZXT PC, and this thing is freaking amazing. So I've set up this studio, like Jordan's hanging out here right now. We got a nice chair in the corner. We got like lamps set up over there. So we put a lot more effort into design factor of this studio to make it way more comfortable, way more pleasing to the eye. Now I just got to work on that sound qualities where I can tell we're pretty echoey in here. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited to be back. It feels so good to be back. We got so many things to talk about, so many things to do. But here I am just nerding out over this studio because one thing I wanted in this studio was clean. Like cables are managed underneath the desk pretty well, I feel like. I have a second desk where I had kind of like a U command station here where we have another camera mount for like a separate angle for filming. Where Jordan's sitting, we can film on. I just hit the desk, shook the camera. But yes, I am very, very happy with how this studio turned out and how everything is coming together. It feels good. It feels so good to be back. But enough of me just geeking out over this. But I really want to say thank you, though, to Trevor. Trevor and his wife, Rachel, their family has been so good to us since we've landed here in Texas. But who we got hanging out here? So Misfits hanging out here. We got Mountaintop, my man. Good to see you back here. We're so happy to have you here. Blake's hanging out with us. Blake, what's up, dude? We need to chat and catch up. Who else we got here? I'm going to miss somebody. It may hurt some feelings. Daniel, what's up, man? How is the humidity treating me? It is hot. It is hot as hell, and I'm still not used to it. So it's one of those things of you go to Utah, and in the summer, we hit 100 degrees all the time. Like it's hot. The difference, though, the humidity is like 2%, 0%, non-existent. So you walk outside and, oh, it's hot. Here you walk outside at 95 degrees, and you're dripping sweat. Like I went over and helped Trevor take apart his grill, his smoker, put it back. Like we had to clean some things out, put some things back together, and both of us were just dripping sweat. So it's getting there. It is it's definitely getting there. So it's hot, but already I like Texas. I really do like Texas. It's been a hard adjustment for us, but I would say it's been a good place though. It really it's been. We'll get into this. There's a lot of things we're going to get into tonight and kind of explain why I rescheduled live streams, what's to come, goals for the channel, things that I want to change on the channel to make it better, all these different things here. So we're settling in them, Danny. We're definitely settling in. But Skippity Skeep, what's up, man? It's so good to see you here. Trevor's hanging out. I saw Laura come in. Hello, Laura. So good to see you here. Timbo taking it easy. What's up, Timbo? Hopefully things are going well for you. Hopefully you and Justin have been able to hang out some more there. But Callie Pops is lurking here with us. What's up, man? And I do like too. So one thing is that I've hardwired in the PC to our router. So we are paying for like the next to doing what is it, like business internet. We have the highest internet speed Xfinity will give me at my location, and it should be fiber. It should be. I mean, theoretically, but we had to have them come out and run a new line to the house. So we're hardwired to that. We ran a 50-foot Ethernet cable around the PC, like down the PC, around the desk, like up the trim of the door to keep it clean. And so everything in this room, I just really wanted just like clean and inviting. So way of like, I'm cutting out. Hopefully I'm not cutting out. Am I cutting out? Are you watching it? Am I cutting out? Okay. All right. Blake's trolling me. Damn it, man. I can't say that.
Mine's flashing weird colors, but I think that's my phone. Like,
is it? Because is it flash?
There's like weird techno colors going behind you.
Okay, I'm seeing it too then.
Okay.
I've got to play with lighting. Okay. I just thought that was my computer monitor. Okay. I wonder if it's this. Okay, we gotta play some lighting. Do we try turning this off for me? Sorry guys, like you can say we are definitely going to be adjusting. Ooh, that's too bright. Too much white. Turn down a little bit. Let's try that.
Oh, try this.
That's really. Don't do that again. Well, what are you? You're blowing me out. Too much white.
Sorry. Oh, I went the wrong way. That's why. Sorry.
Right there.
I was trying to match the white behind you.
I know, but now I gotta adjust those.
Sorry. Is that better, or do you want that close?
That's why I close that, because it's really washing my face right here. I'd close that a little bit, please. We're making on-stream adjustments. This is where it's been very, very beneficial to have Jordan here. Well, now you're.
Oh, it's still doing it.
Is
I
it?
don't think it's that light.
I don't know why it's doing this. Never done it before. I don't know why we're getting Technicolors. Oh well.
It's just when you move, it's like almost like a lag, because you know that filter you do on your phone. You can do it, and you like move, and then all the colors follow you.
I don't do TikTok.
It's not only TikTok; it's on Instagram.
Sorry, guys. We're adjusting on flash. So it sounds like I got some weird colors going on. I got to figure out. But already though, I just really like being here. I like this new studio. I like the way it feels. Everything's going really good there. But what?
It's just so weird when you have your hand here and then it goes down. Your hand's still here and then
All right.
here too.
Well, I mean, I could get a new camera, but I don't want to. It's a lot of money. But anyways, okay, we're gonna keep rolling. You're gonna get a techno-colored stream tonight. We'll get it all these different things there. But Brienne's Fish Fam, hello. Thank you for joining the stream. So I popped into your Instagram live for like a brief moment. I'm sorry. I wanted to hang out there for a minute because I've seen some of your content. You do some good stuff there. Wanted to stay. We were out on the road. We were actually working on getting our car registered, our driver's license switched over to Texas. And I kind of popped in, was hoping to hang out for a few minutes while I had like a down moment, but then we had to keep going to do something else. So hopefully I will catch more of it. I did see that was your first Instagram live. So hopefully that's going good for you. I do really hope that's going good for you there. Because your fish, what's up, man? Hopefully things are going good for you there. But okay, let's get into this here. Is the ceiling fan on? The ceiling fan is not on. I purposely turned that off because I knew it would potentially cut me out there. But okay, here we go. It's flashing a bit of pink and the green. I got to figure something out here. I don't know why it's flashing because it didn't do that in Utah. I wonder if it's something with the lighting. Well, I'll play with it later. You guys are just going to get some Technicolor stuff going here. But so why did we reschedule this live stream like 3 times? Well, so we landed on, what was it, July 24th? No, we landed on July 24th. So we left the 22nd. You said the 27th? No, we landed the 24th. So yes, we got into Texas on the 24th. So we actually got to the house on the 24th. Got the house. Oh, what's up, AG? And Brian P's hanging out here too. We got the house 24th. We got in. Trevor met us here with the keys. Very grateful to him, all this. Needless to say, the house, kind of a disappointment, unfortunately. Like, we were starting to like it, but a lot of the things that the sellers said they were going to fix were not fixed. And so now we're actually in the process of fighting them, working with their contractor. Like, look, like, guys, like, you broke the water heater. Like, you were supposed to fix the water heater and you made it worse. So we got here, didn't have any hot water. It was an emotional night. It was like we got the truck unloaded, all of our family left, and there was a realization of like, we're alone in Texas and we have no hot water. So we actually stayed in a hotel for the first like 3 nights we were here just to try and settle in and get the house figured out. And then we slowly got in a groove, and you can see we painted this room. We got things set up in here. So we're working on things. We're trying to get things going. It was just a hard transition. So my new boss actually came out, replaced the water heater for us, which was an expense we were not expecting. But we've had contractors in looking at cabinets. We've had contractors in looking at the flooring. There's water damage that was non-disclosed on both the flooring and the cabinets. We found mold in some cabinets. They messed up one of our tubs in the house. So there was just a lot of things of like, geez, this is just really, really overwhelming. But I can definitely say though, like, the good news is it's getting better. We're settling. We're starting to settle in. As you can tell, we're here. We're finally live streaming. So I set a live stream for Monday, and I was like, all right, we're moving forward. Like, me and Trevor got the desk put together. We got this freaking chair put together, which takes forever. And then I'm like, all right, we got enough time. We can definitely, we can make Monday. I can make Monday. And then Monday rolls around, like, holy cow, like, I don't have my lights set up. I don't have the PC fully set up. My microphone's not set up. Like, my cables aren't even unboxed yet. Like, there's no way we're doing Monday. And then Tuesday, we went out. What's today? Wednesday? Today's Wednesday, right? I'm losing my mind. Tuesday. So yesterday we went out to try and register our car. So got the car registered. We got to get our driver's licenses all done. Everything get going there. But we were not familiar with the process of how Texas does it. Like, we didn't know we needed this, we needed this, we needed this, we needed this. So in Utah, you drive to one location. This half of the building, you'd register your car. This half of the building, you get your driver's license. And it's pretty straightforward and super simple. Here, we had to drive like 45 minutes over to the driver's license division to find out that we couldn't do it without registering our car first. Okay? Got to go register the car. Hey, you need this thing to register your car. And we had to get this thing. So yesterday just turned into a crazy, crazy day. I just didn't have time to just sit down and live stream. And this wasn't, my priority was getting my family set up. My priority was kind of getting the house set up. So here we go. We did swear over Utah. Yeah, Texas, they literally, like, we did the driver's license today, and they literally make you raise your right hand and, like, swear that all the information you're giving them is correct. Like, you're surrendering your old driver's license, like, basically swearing your loyalty to Texas. So when Texas succeeds and becomes like the 50s, whatever, something country, I don't know, like, it was wild. It was wild to see that. So we finally got the car registered, finally got our licenses going. That all came through. I will say, though, that the community in Texas is way better than Utah. We've already loved, like, we were at Walmart the other day and doing our grocery shopping, to restock the house. And our cart was so full. Very nice gentleman behind us, though, just started talking to us. We just had a great conversation while we waited in line, and it was pleasant. People are nice to people here. Like, they say hello to you when you're sitting in a store. They talk to my daughter. They offer their assistance. We have the sweetest next door neighbor. And not to say Trevor and Rachel have, like, if it wasn't for Trevor and Rachel, we probably would not have eaten a home cooked meal for the first week we were down here. Like, they fed us 3 times in, like, the first week we got down here. He's already helped me with so many things. So it's just, yeah, without Trevor and Rachel, this would have been an absolute disaster. And it already was kind of an absolute disaster. But Jordan's starting to put her touch on the house. Things are coming together. We got Sophie's playroom set up. We actually surprised Sophie with a guinea pig today. So we have a new guinea pig in the house. I've already got some plans for fish. Me and Trevor have been nerding out so hard on fish. And I got a story about all that. So that's kind of where we've been this last week and a half. Was the house was just a disaster. And we're getting there. Slowly getting there, but we're back. We're back, and it's only going to get better from here. I just know it. But J-Rock does stuff. What's up, man? I'm glad you're here. Thank you for hanging out here. And Andrew, I see your question here. I saw your video of the fry box setup. I'm planning on making one here soon. What's the damage we'll be looking at approximately? Yeah, so Dean definitely did invent it. And looks like Mountaintop is talking to you there too. It's the polycarbonate container is the biggest cost. So if you can, Mountaintop has got some sweet ones he purchased off a website. But if you're in the States, I bought mine from Target, and they were like $8 a piece, I think, like $8 a piece. And then from there, it's really how much do you want to spend to get things running. So I have 2 videos on it primarily because I did the initial setup. I'm trying to find the actual like polycarbonate I used. Okay, here we go. I think I found it actually. I'm actually kind of surprised I found that. Share screen. Let me see if I can show you. Chrome tab. Okay. So on Target's website, these are what I used right here. They're called fridge organizers. These are the actual ones I used. I think I was using this 7-inch wide. Is it the 10.5 deep? However, I made it like is she okay? The length of it, the width, you can adjust the width because they have like the 5.5-inch wide ones. I use a 20-gallon long. So I think by using the 7-inch wide ones, I was able to fit 4 on there. So yeah, I was right. $10 a piece right in there. But then the actual pump you can use, you do not need to spend the money on the pump I was initially using. There's way cheaper pumps that will do the exact same thing. And then I've actually found that by using the push connect fittings, I had worse flow of it, kind of a thing. So once I set it back up, running to a 1/2-inch PVC pipe and threaded in the metal air valves from Aquarium Co-op and put a little bit of airline on those sealed tight enough against the PVC pipe to run water through for that situation. I wouldn't use it for like a true water change kind of a thing, but just where you're running a small enough water through it. So if you've watched the first video where I 100% gave credit to Dean, set it up initially, but then kind of reran the plumbing on it, I would do it the second way. So overall, I would, and then if you look at it too, I think Fish Room Fever built a much cheaper one using cheaper plastic totes and PVC piping and all that. If you want to go the way I did, I think you can pull it off for like $60, $70, maybe $80 by the time you like purchase a tank. If you went brand new, if you bought a tank, bought the air valves, bought your plumbing, bought your pump, all of that, probably $80. I would honestly say you could probably do it for cheaper if you already have a tank. If you can find a used one, you can substitute polycarbonate and stuff. But I did find that I really did like it. I even painted the bottom and all that. I really did like all of that. I think it worked out really well. We'll see if I implement it again because it was a good one. Trevor's actually using his kind of own rigged system of it, and he really likes it there too. So yeah, I'm glad you liked the video though. Hopefully it did help you. Yeah, because Dean was a genius on it, and it was a fantastic one. So I appreciate you hanging out here over in the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it there. What other type of pump would you recommend if I were not to go with one you used? I watched one last night where you broke down on how to build it. Okay, so you've got the one where how to build it. Pull up some things here really quick for you. Where did I do it? How far back was that? Okay. Can I share this? Share screen. Then we're going to get into, I want to get into more too of like, is that the right one? Hopefully that's the right one. Okay. So if you go into my channel here, I have this video here where it's the fry system upgrade and water valve experiment. I wonder if I can actually drop that in the chat. Actually, well, one of my moderators dropped this link in the chat for me. So the fry system upgrade and water valve experiment, because that's where I switched it out to the metal valves. And if I can have one of my moderators drop that in the chat for you, you can find that video just to kind of see what valves I used. But now to answer your actual, like what pump can you use? Let me show you what I would use if I didn't. Okay, let me share this. So we're going to be shopping on bulkreefsupply.com. Now take this with a grain of salt that you can absolutely find like the same pumps for probably cheaper on like Amazon. But this is like the fastest way I know to show you and show you properly. So a Lifeguard pump, the brand Lifeguard, is actually another really good pump I would recommend. I try the Powerhead thing. It's had a hard time with it, but you can find these Lifeguard ones like 103 gallons per hour, 87 gallons per hour. I guarantee you this would be enough flow through that. You're not looking to crush flow through it. Trevor, thank you for dropping the link there for me. But yeah, I would do a lifeguard pump because some of these will actually have like a threaded connection. Some of these will fit into the tubing you need, the flexible tubing, and then you can adapt that down to a PVC pipe fitting. So I would 100% recommend a lifeguard pump, and that already shaves off a significant cost, like a significant cost. Like for example, this is what they've gone up. When I bought this initial Mighty Jet pump, it was $80. But I say I bought it for a completely separate project that just had it laying around and used it. So if I were to do it again, I would absolutely use a lifeguard pump. You can try, let's see if they have like the power heads you could try here. Is it Maxi Jet? You can try one of these Maxi Jet power heads. Like, what does this 400 one do? Is it actually 400 gallons per hour? So this is like 110 gallons per hour. It has a max head height of 3 feet. So you can try a Maxi Jet pump. In my kind of testing, I found the lifeguard pumps to be a lot better and more suitable for it. Now you're probably gonna hear my dog's feet clacking on the floor. So they just came barging into the room. So hopefully that helps you there and kind of gets you going on that. It's a fun system. It definitely is a fun system. You can add breeding guinea pigs to your resume. Nope. I specifically told Jordan that I do not want to breed guinea pigs. Like I do not want to breed guinea pigs. But it is a freaking cute little booger though. I'll give you that much. Sophie was over the moon. What are we talking about? Oh, pumps? Yeah, don't come to me for that. I go a little overboard. What's up, Justin? Hopefully you're doing well there, man. It helped tremendously. I found I'm breeding plecos, paradise gourami, and more. I currently have spawned a pair of crebensis that just hatched 50+ babies. Congratulations, man. That's awesome. I'm curious what kind of cribs. I'm always curious to see what kind of crebensis you guys are breeding. What kind of crebensis, what kind of plecos are you looking to breed? I'm always interested in that too. Is the paradise gourami isn't it like the paradise fish? There's a fish store down here. So I'll say that too. The selection of fish stores here, insane. Trevor took us to 2 on Sunday, and we have plans like each Sunday we're gonna go out and like check new stores. Insane. I do have a story though. I do have a story about a fish store down here already. But yeah, I actually went out and drove out to a fish store today and picked up some stuff for this tank and picked up some stuff for Trevor. We've got some projects me and him are already kind of working there, but it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun there. You think an airlift system would work for the water supply to the rack versus a pump? Yes. So in theory, mountaintop, I do think it would work. I think what we're gonna run into though is keeping that airlift consistent. With a pump, like think of it like a sump, right? You could technically use an airlift on that, but it's the turnover that can really help with the pump. Is there going to be some back pressure on the pump? Maybe a little bit, but I still think for consistency, I would do a pump over an airlift. Just let her be. She'll lay down eventually, hopefully. Well, I want to be able to hear her.
I can hear her. That's what we've been doing this
one. Okay. Would you recommend having plants in the main tank at all to help filter out anything? Basically have an ecosystem going at the same time, or just have it bare bottom with substrate? So I've honestly really thought about making like a little ecosystem underneath the trays of substrate, fast growing plants, things like crypts or hornwort, octopus plants, water sprite, just to help uptake nutrients. And I think it would actually look kind of cool. I personally did not, because the number one challenge I think you're going to have is getting lighting to the plants underneath the actual trays. Because Trevor commented, because he did not paint the bottom of the trays he's using, so it's actually kind of hard to see the fish when they're not painted. So I would recommend painting the trays on the basis of it allows you to see the fish a lot easier. So getting lighting down to them would be your number one challenge in like keeping algae off of the trays. So you can try it. But I ran a bio block in the bottom of it. It's like you can put a bunch of ceramic media down in there just to assist with any nitrate issues down in there. So you can try some plants. Because another thing my other thought process is making the trays, but then putting it on like an actual sump where the sump, all it is plants. So I think there's something there you could play with. Can it be done without plants? Yes, because I've done it. Dean obviously does it very, very well. Trevor's doing it. But if you come up with something of a way to put in plants, let me know. I'm very curious to see how you pull that off because that may be something I try too. Very curious to see how that pulls off. Not 100% on the crebensis. The male has a yellow and red maroon stripe on top of the tail. Huh. Well, Andrew, if you're on Instagram, feel free to shoot me a picture of that on a DM. I'm very interested to see that. Let's see. Went to new fish store today. Nemo and Friends Aquariums, a must for the saltwater aquarist. Bristles I got gifted. I love me some bristles. Golden Nugget, Phantoms, Butterfly Pluckle, and 7 more. I'm curious to see what Phantom. You're probably talking like the blue and the green. If I can give my opinion, blue Phantoms look awesome when they're small. They look like green Phantoms when they're big. Just saying. This is my opinion. Definitely just my opinion. But
are you telling your story?
I was going to. Should I not?
No, you didn't.
I'm not going to give like details or names. Just what's up, Joe? Joe is back here. Congrats on New Fish Ranch and successful move to Texas. It was a successful move. We are here. We are alive. The dogs didn't die. Sophie's loving life down here. She gets to go play outside, and it stays lighter here because it doesn't go down. It doesn't dip down behind a mountain. It's interesting. So, Andrew, I think you could put some pothos in there. You could absolutely put some pothos in because I just need the roots in there for sure. And you will not be able to put a picture in chats. Chat will not allow pictures. But you can do you can send something over to me on Instagram if you'd like to. But, okay, let's talk about, I really want to give you guys too like the insight of what's to come on the channel, what we're working on here. So, let's see if I can get some insight. Let me go back. I can try. Yeah, I could try. So now that we are here down in Texas and I've got my new studio set up, there's definitely some things I want to improve upon with the channel. So the other Tiffany says, I'm not home, so I can't stay, but wanted to say hi. Congratulations. Well, thank you for coming in for at least that, the other Tiffany. Hopefully you catch the replay and enjoy it. So that's one thing I got to say too. If you catch the replay, I love you still the same. Please hit the thumbs up button. Share this out. This is our opportunity to grow. This is a new opportunity. Guys, I have a really good feeling what Texas is going to bring. And I really hope to do some great things here for the hobby, for the channel, for the business. Me and Trevor have been talking a lot. But I want to kind of get into what I want to change on the channel and update on the channel. So, for example, right here on the main YouTube channel, and I've talked to a couple people about doing this for me. I think I'm honestly just going to have to hire a freelancer to do it for me because everybody that's reached out that says they'll do it and I give them my ideas never goes anywhere. So right here, this YouTube banner. When you come into my channel, the YouTube banner says Wel-Don Tank, small space, big breeding potential. All right. One, that was coined by somebody I resent now and no longer want to be associated with, which is petty of me. But two, that was for the old space. We're now in a new space. It's not going to be ginormous, but the space that I honestly am looking at potentially having for tank space is 9 by 14, 9 feet by 14 feet. To give you an example, we were in a 7 by 8 foot room in Utah. So we're kind of doubling the space we have. I'm going to be very strategic on tanks I put in there, but it's very plain. It's very simple, which was good for the time, but I really, really want to get this updated. I remember a couple live streams ago, we started brainstorming like ideas and all this. I wrote a bunch of those down. I got a bunch of ideas. So I want to update this. I'm definitely going to like spruce up the channel to make it look much more professional than what we are now. Profile picture, that needs to change. 100% needs to change. And then kind of the logo needs to change. So like Jordan wants to do a banner back here on this wall. So I'm looking for some ideas on like a logo kind of a thing, but I really want to change out the banner because that needs to be updated. I have ideas. I want to make that much more professional. But then the biggest thing though is I think I knew this, but I was never really like, oh, I didn't pay attention to it. Streaming through StreamYard. Let's pull up the stream here to kind of give you. So this is gonna be a little funky because it's paused on my end, but hopefully it should still be going for you guys. So it's definitely gonna be a little funky here. Okay. Top right-hand corner, it says powered by StreamYard. That needs to go. So StreamYard is free. You can pay for extra features, but using the free, they get to put their logo in that. So like I say, it's been positive because it's allowed me to learn streaming, share screens, all these different things. No longer do I like that. The other thing I think I knew, but again, I wasn't really paying attention to it. When it exports out of StreamYard to YouTube, so like where you're watching it, it's only at 720p. And I was catching up on all the Aquarium Co-op live streams, and Corey was talking about how people will reach out to him to like collaborate in different things. And he's like, you got to be at least at my level. Now, full disclosure, I have never reached out to Corey to collaborate. I will never reach out to Corey to collaborate. Deep down inside, I am secretly hoping and dying that one day he'll reach out to me. That's how I like to promote myself, is I want my work to do the talking for me. So yeah, you guys all know I love Corey. I love what he stands for. I love what he does. So when I heard that, he goes, you got to at least stream in 1080p. He's like, wait a second. Oh my gosh, like StreamYard breaks it down to 720p. Like I got to get on this. I got to figure this out. So I started carrying a little notebook with me where I jot down like ideas for the channel, video ideas, and things I want to update, things I want to do. So I'm teaching myself Streamlabs OBS. So Streamlabs, where it's going to stream from that to YouTube. We'll have, I have a stream deck now on my phone where we can change screens. So instead of like, hang on, click, 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 it'll be one button, flip screens. Through Streamlabs, we should be streaming at a complete 1080p. So the stream quality should definitely increase. Like right now, it's not absolutely horrible. Like the lighting is getting better. We're figuring all that out. But the overall quality of the image needs to get better. And that right now, I guarantee you it's compressed down to 720p. So where I'm on super fast internet, we have a great graphics card in this PC. We're going to run Streamlabs to allow me to move up into that 1080p range. So it's the next step upgrade into what we're doing. Like we're better in our game here. I spent a lot of time focusing in on screen placement here. I have literally a 24-inch monitor in portrait mode that I can see the entire chat. I love this. I've bought some new camera mounts to make sure the camera is mounted where it needed to be, new microphone arm, make sure this was where it needed to be. So all these things we're working on, but I wanted to inform you as the viewer that you can expect the quality to get better. So I want your viewing experience to be much, much better. Hopefully right now you come, hang out, have a good time, right? I love all of you here. I really have fun with these live streams, but if I can make it this much better, that means that I'm improving. That means that I'm doing my job as a content creator and my job in this community to do that much better, because then it inspires hopefully you to do that much better. And if that much better gets me a potential collaboration with Corey, that'd be awesome. Because one way I do want to build like the fish room out, I want people to reach out to me and go, I would love to come see your fish room, because now I get to kind of be picky. Anyways, but so yes, there's definitely some things I'm looking to upgrade, to add some things. So I'm teaching myself some Streamlabs stuff here, get that going here. Jordan has helped me spend a lot of time in here, setting all this up, getting us all ready for different things. But anyways, I think it's gonna be fun. So it's just to kind of give you an update on what to expect, and hopefully some things I would definitely want to make there. But let's jump back into the chat here. I'm deciding between keeping a colony of 5 to 6 Grubensis in a 10-gallon tank or rehoming all of them. I face backlash from my family for wanting to rehome. Okay, well, a colony of 5 to 6 Grubensis in a 10-gallon, I'll give you my personal opinion. If you want my opinion, it's going to be a disaster. I tried it. It was a disaster. I never got any breeding out of them. There wasn't enough hiding spaces. Grubensis can be a fairly large fish. Like, can you keep them alive in a tank? Sure. Now, facing backlash from your family, I'm not even going to touch that one. That's something you'll have to decide there. And not going to be me, but I can give advice on 5 to 6 cribs in a 10-gallon. For long term, that's a lot of cribs in a tank. A pair in a 10-gallon? Sure. But hydroponics, I miss a hydroponic switch. And hydroponics is something I want to play with. Definitely want to play with. Oh, yeah, putting pothos in there. Okay, I get what you're saying there. Daniel, what's up? We are well. We are safe. We're safe and healthy. And that's the good thing there, too, is like moving down here wasn't bad. Like, the move went well. The truck we rented made it down here on a miracle. I think it was terrifying to come down here with. Sophie did great in the car. She was such a sweetheart in the car getting down here. And she's had a great time. And she just begs to play outside every day. Just begs to play outside. So there's a lot of things we do like here. But I definitely say I'm learning to live with the humidity. The humidity has definitely been kicking my ass. It's been rough. It has been rough, but hopefully it'll get good there. You should do a logo like mine, just add a twist of your own. Because HD, your logo it's an angelfish, right? Let's take a look here. HG. If you guys have not checked his out, he is setting up an entirely new fish room himself. So that'll be fun there. Yeah, I'll take that into consideration. I don't like. The more I've been thinking about it, the more I want the banner to be really professionally done. Logo, like I'm torn on this. Like, do I really want like a logo? Because one of the things I want to do is on a T-shirt. So for some merch, I want to make some Tucker merch. I really want to make some Tucker merch. So Trevor got to finally met Tucker, and it's fun. It was really funny. Like you see him on camera. You start hanging out with Trevor, and he's like, "Yeah, I've seen this dog on the internet all the time, and I finally get to meet him." It's been fun there, but so that's where I'm like torn. Is like, do I want to do logo, or do I want more emphasis on brand? If that makes sense, like how I portray myself, how people view it, kind of a thing there. But what do we got here? So Joe, you can keep that many in a 10-gallon. Like, you can do it. You can do anything you want to in this hobby. That's the best thing about this hobby. That's why I hate Facebook groups, is people will tell you you can't. Now, what it comes down to, though, is can you do it? 100%. Should you do it? That's something you got to decide on your own. But I look on the avenue of what's going to give you the most success. You say a colony of 5 to 6 in a 10-gallon tank. That's a lot of larger fish in a 10-gallon tank. So on the emphasis of keeping them alive, absolutely you can keep them alive in a 10-gallon tank. Are they going to compete for food and probably beat each other up? Yes. If the one pairs off, in my experience, experience, even in a 20 long, I had a male and 2 females. And when a female paired with the male, she killed the other female. It wasn't the male. It was the other female went after the other female and killed it. So that's where my concern is you're going to start having problems with territory disputes and potentially end up with a lot of like bad experience versus where maybe you can work a deal with the fish store to take a few off your hands. Maybe you can trade them to a local guy. Maybe you can get some sort of credit. Like, see what options you have. But that's again my opinion. That's definitely my opinion there. What we got here? Sharon, good to see you here. I appreciate you being here. Happy to have you here. I would love to go and visit your fish not room ranch. Daniel, when I get things up and running, I am sure we can make that work. So that's the other part too is I've got content I can film here. So like I've just got to get things. We're getting the house settled. I should hopefully be starting work this week. So I got to start getting that going. We'll get some things put together. But then I don't have a start date yet of when I'm going to start building the fish ranch. I have ideas. I definitely have ideas. You better believe like one of the first things we did was me and Trevor went out there and measured and kind of got an idea of like how much space we have to work with. He started planning. So I'm really liking the way that the direction is going, but now I have a little bit of money set aside for it. I got to make sure my family is set up though. I got to make sure my house is taken care of. And then all of these wonderful, magical things will come together. But I got content I can film. Like we got this tank to do. We got that tank to do. We got a secret tank over here you guys don't know about yet. The members know about it. That's all I'm going to say. So if you want to become a member, I've shared a lot of things of the house and different things with members. So hopefully members have been enjoying it. And hopefully they've had a good time there. But Skippity Skeet, my man coming in. $20, dude. Jeez. Housewarming gift. Thank you. You know what that housewarming gift is going to be? Fish. No, probably he's going to buy us some pizza. But the good news is we're going to Trevor's tonight for tacos. I am so excited to go try these tacos because that dude has fed me steak like twice that I've been down. We had surf and turf the other night. Oh, that was some damn good shrimp and steak, let me tell you. But no, Skibbity, thank you. Thank you so much. You've been a huge supporter of me. I think you even messaged me like, hey, man, you live? Like, notice your stream got rescheduled 17 times. But really do appreciate you there so much. Thank you for that. You've been an awesome supporter to us. And me and Jordan have actually talked about doing something for the members. I think we can even toss a little extra in for you. But you've been awesome. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Little goes a long way here right now. Definitely do appreciate it there. 20% off. Make it so, Trent. What am I missing here? My pair are in a planted 32.5 gallon. I'm going to need to get a few others to divide up the babies. Is that one of the cool, is that one of the Fluval tanks? Is it like the Fluval, like, I'm trying to think, it has a little bow to it. I love those tanks. If that's what it is. I love those tanks. They're super fun. This tank, Trevor and Rachel found this tank for me. Screaming deal, actually. Like, I was really impressed what this tank deal was. We'll get more into that. I know what I want to do on this. So the members, I put up a poll in the members. The man needs a discount code. Got it, Justin. Yes. Like I say, I joked about that before. We need to do, you've got to type it out. Skibbity skeep 20%. Like 20. We'll do something. I think when we get up and running there, we're definitely going to give Skibbity his own discount code. Like, what a better way to be idolized. Like, hey, what are you known for? I got a discount code after my name. But yeah, we've got ideas for this tank. I know what I want to do. So I put up a poll in the members only of 2 potential fish to bring in the fish room. Because this tank that's going to be in the corner, that's going to be the Fahaka puffer for now. Trevor's still hanging on to peso for us. So we're going to I've got the 40 breeder here. Trevor was nice enough to go pick up 2 brand new 40 breeders for me. from a gentleman selling them and hold on to them before I even got down here. So we've got a 40 breeder coming here. And then I bought some things at the store today. My so far like favorite fish store in the area, that 360 Aquatics place, thing is baller. That is such a freaking awesome store. I really hope to be like good friends with them, kind of a thing. And yeah, I would love to do a store tour of that. Absolutely would love to do a store tour of 360 Aquatics. Such a cool place. But yeah, bought a few things with the 40 breeder, picked up that piece of wood in that tank. I feel like I cheated on Houston Manzanita, but that's all right. But yeah, so we got those going, and I put up a poll of 2 potential fish to bring into the studio. And sorry, members, I think we're going something completely different. and it kind of leads into a story here. But so we so Trevor, sorry, I'm catching up on chat. I'm catching up on chat. There we go. So Trevor took us around some fish stores on Sunday, and we went to one. I won't say names. I know a lot of you guys are local, so I don't want to say names. I don't want to badmouth anybody. And so we've went up to this place. We go in there, and it's cool. It's a cool store. It's a really cool store. They have clownfish that I have wanted forever. We'll see if I get back into saltwater or not, but they're the black storm clownfish. They just look super cool. So I was over there like oohing and on, and then I turn around and like it opens up into a very large, spacious freshwater section. It was pretty cool. So we're shopping, we're looking around, we're talking. There's a very nice employee that helped us. And she let in on that they had a wild caught shipment coming in out of Colombia, and that they were going to be bringing in wild caught discus and wild caught Ultim angelfish. So I immediately am like, wait a second, like, are we talking like true Ultim angelfish? So Justin, the Ultims I gave you, I figured out that those are true. Those are Ultims. I just don't think they're just not like the Orinoco Ultims that grow massive. So shipment comes in. I see it on Instagram. Me and Jordan drive over there to check it out, and I see the Ultims, and they're this big, this tiny, tiny little things. And I do think that they are the Ultims that Justin got from me right now that I had on the website for a little while. So they're not the true like Orinocos, though. They're gonna get those massive, but they're good. They're good looking angelfish. Brought in a ton of cories. I wanted like a group of the cories. Well, then they have these discus, and like wild discus is something I've really been wanting to play with at the fish ranch. So I was talking to them. So they landed. We go there, and I start asking questions. One employee says, "Hang on, let me go find somebody that can help you." And I'm like, "Why are you working here then?" Out comes this. I gotta be nice. Anyways. If I describe him, too many people are going to know what I'm talking about. I'll say that. I'll say this much. People that wear sunglasses inside, I understand that most of you have a reason for doing it. No. This dude was doing it for like trying to be a fashion statement. We're talking like big square sunglasses. Comes over and he's like, "Yeah, can I help you?" I'm like, "Yes, I'm interested in these wild caught discus." And he's going, "Oh yeah, well they landed." I'm like, "How long have they been here?" I'm like, "Are they? I see you got them in. Did they get in today?" And his comment back to me was, "Yeah, they got here 4 hours ago. But if you watched Instagram, you would have known that." So already, like, what? Like, dude, chill the attitude, man. Like, chill. That's why I'm here. I saw the Instagram post, so I asked him. I said, "Awesome. Are you quarantining them?" Now, I'm going to preface this with, I do my own quarantine. I will 100% do my own quarantine. I understand quarantine. I understand that I cannot rely on a store to quarantine for me. I will do my quarantine. But with the wild caught fish that has literally just landed in your store, I need to know, do you plan on doing some kind of a quarantine with it to where you can have better success with it? Well, yeah, we're quarantining them together. Like, I can see that, dude. Cool. Will you put a group on hold for me? No, we don't hold fish. No, I'm talking. I will pay you for the fish right now. Cool. Then you can take them home right now. But They've been here for 4.5 hours, so it's your risk if they die. You're seriously going to sell me wild-caught fish that have just landed 4 hours ago, followed up with your statement of, yeah, but we can't quarantine them yet because they're not eating for us. They just landed 4 hours ago. So at this point, I'm like, holy cow, dude. Like, okay, yes, I know that they've landed 4 hours ago. Like, I get it. I get that they landed 4 hours ago. I don't want them today. I want to come back in a few days after they've settled into the state. No, we don't hold fish. So on a tank down on the Ultimate Angels, it literally said, hold 5 for Matt. So I asked him, I'm like, well, the tank down there has a customer's name on it that says hold 5 for Matt. I probably just gave away one of the stores too, if anybody knows it. His comment back to me literally made me leave the store, and I will never shop there again. Now, I want you to understand, I take offense easily to some things. I don't take offense to other things. I really don't care about this guy, but it's the customer service aspect of it. Like, if you're going to treat a customer like this is insane. His comment to me was, well, yeah, Matt's the owner, but are you the owner? Because if you're the owner, I will put fish on hold for you. That blew me away. 100% blew me away when he literally looked at me, are you the owner? Because if you're the owner, I'll put fish on hold for you. And it shocked me. It shocked me that they would talk to me like that. I just asked a simple question of, can I put fish on hold? So at this point, I told him, like, dude, you do not need to be a prick about this. I'm trying to give you business. I cannot believe you're literally just talking to me like that. Well, sir, what would you like me to do? Huh? That's what we do. We just don't put fish on hold. But again, if you're the owner, and that's it, I'm done. Walked out, couldn't do it. And another employee came chasing after me into the parking lot. He's like, well, what happened? What's going on? I'm like, dude, I cannot shop here and get that level of customer service. All he had to say was, no, we don't hold fish. So if you want to buy them today, it's your risk. Oh, okay. That's cool. And then well, Matt's the owner, so that's the only reason why we're holding fish for him. That makes sense. But followed up with, are you the owner? Oh, man. So needless to say, there's already one fish store in Houston that I will not be shopping at, which is sad to say. Like, it's sad that I've already run into that. And my entire interaction with this gentleman reminds me of my old business partner, and I couldn't do it. Like, it blew me away. So I'll go to 360 Aquatics. They're much better there. Like, they were so helpful today. Like, I had 2 things in my hand. Oh, check out this whale, by the way. This thing is freaking dope. I had 2 things in my hands. So kind of like this, right? And an employee runs up to me, like he's helping another customer probably bag up some fish, comes over to me and goes, sir, can I put those on the counter for you so you can shop? That's customer service right there. You're willing to put my product down on the counter and wait for me? That's customer service, 100%. New local Austin. That's why I live in Austin. That was smart there. But so that's my story. But there are so many fish stores here in Houston. Like, Trevor's losing count of how many Rachel's finding for us. And I am so excited to go see them all. Like, Petco's and PetSmart's, twice as many here. It's nuts. So I am very excited to see what we get to do here in Texas. As the fish community is way bigger down here, and it is so much fun. But Cactus Pleco, there's your fish. I'm still looking for them. Definitely still looking for them. 100%. So it was definitely an interaction. And Jordan even told me, she's like, well, maybe it was just like that employee. But then I started talking to Trevor and Rachel, and like, it's not just that employee. It's not. Oh yeah. They have imported discus from Thailand. And I get it when you explain something to a potential new customer of, here's how I keep the fish. But oh my gosh, like, put yourself up on a pedestal higher, why don't you? Jeez, like, it was Yeah. Anyways, nope, won't go back. But anyways, other stores have been fantastic. 360 Aquatics is so fun to go to. It is such a cool, like we walked in today and Jordan immediately was like, that's a really amazing bed of fish. Their fish are healthy. The store's clean. The employees are very, very helpful. Very helpful. And that goes a long way for me. So and then Fishland, I believe it's called, is another store I already, the owner was very, very nice when we bought this secret tank over here. He was very, very nice. But we got here. I'm sorry, Andrew, you asked a question a while ago. How would you split up 50 plus baby crebensis? What size tank? How many each of them to grow out? We're going to select 6 of them, the best looking ones to continue breeding and sell the rest. So my opinion there, if you got 50 babies, 20 gallon high, 20 long, I think you could grow all 50 out and have great success in that. Now what you're going to see though, is you can put these in a 40 breeder and still see various sizes come out of this batch. Out competing for food, different just growth rates. So I would personally do a 20 high, put all the babies in there, feed things like your baby brine shrimp, do some crushed up flakes until they start growing old enough, then feed them whatever you want. But that baby brine would definitely be like a power boost to their growth. I think you could successfully grow all of them out in a 20 gallon. And then as they start growing, maturing, then you can start pulling the ones out that show like the best color, the best fins, the best traits you're looking to breed there 100%. So that's what I would do there. What are sumps for? Cali Pop sumps are really just a way to add extra water volume to a display tank and hide your equipment. That's really all it is. Think of like a canister filter, but it's just an open tank concept. It just allows you to hide heaters, return pumps, different things down there, make it more of a clean display tank. They're really popularized in the reefing community because there can be so much equipment you can use. You don't have to, there just can be. But then added water volume do really help there. They do really help. But blue velvet shrimp, that's a good shrimp, man. That's a great shrimp. I bet Matt really regrets hiring that guy. We don't know because it's not that I would say I tried to talk to him when I was there with Trevor, but he came through the store and just had like no intention of stopping to say hi to anybody, went straight to his office. So unfortunately, my interaction with most of the employees there were just not positive. And like in Utah, I was basically like chained to, I have 3 stores. There's 4, I think 4 I can really think of, where here I have like 20. So I'm definitely narrowing in of like where I want to go, which ones I want to do business with. But that's the thing too, is like, I do not want to walk into a store and be like, yeah, I have a YouTube channel. Like, let's work together. No, I want to build a relationship with these stores. I really want to build a relationship of they know me. And I did tell Trevor, it's very nice to walk around in Texas and nobody knows me. I'm secretly hoping for the day that I walk into a fish store and like, you're Well-Don Tanks. That's Well-Don Tanks. But like right now though, I am really enjoying about just walking to a store and I'm the new guy. I really do enjoy that. I really enjoy just kind of being the new guy. But what was I saying? All right, we got here. I have maybe like 10 more minutes. And I got to get over to Trevor's for tacos. I'm hungry. And Trevor and Rachel are damn good really good cooks. Just saying. Unfortunately, there's a lot of those types of fish stores, and it's sad. It is sad. It really is sad. And because I was so excited to see this wild caught shipment and interact with them and talk with them, and it was just a negative experience. And I don't want to deal with that. I don't have time for that. Zen Ginger, I am here. Overall, we are really enjoying life down here. It's just very humid. What I miss.
Did you just say Zen Ginger?
That's her name, the Zen Ginger. Oh, do you want to tell people? Jordan's over there giggling. Do you want to tell him or do you want me to? You want to come on stream? So we're at Home Depot, right? Picking out paint color for this lovely room. And I kind of lean towards, what do you say, grays? But it's like, it's a nice, it's kind of like a nice tannish grayish color. I didn't think a word about, like, I haven't a second thought about the name of it. What's up, Rico Stan? I appreciate you coming in, man. Rico Stan, you've been making great waves in the community, and I am so thankful that I get to call you my friend. You're a great dude, man. Great dude. I would love to do more collaborations with you. I've really been enjoying your geek out with Chattanooga. It's been awesome. So anyways, we're there. We're shopping. Didn't think anything of the name. We get home. We paint it. And like out of nowhere, Jordan's walking down the stairs and starts giggling about the color. And I'm like, what? She goes,
you were looking at the paint color and you were like, because you picked up Sophie's.
Oh, I had to get.
And I'm like, yours is ginger sugar.
I had to get the second can of paint to go finish the room. And so the color is called ginger sugar. And she still starts laughing. So she's standing at the top of the stairs and starts laughing. And like, what is so funny? Like, is this the right color? She goes, yeah, it's ginger sugar. She goes, do you know why I picked that color? Like, it's ginger sugar? She goes, but you know why I picked that color? He goes, you're my little ginger sugar. So she was so happy to pick this color because it's called ginger sugar. I like the color because I think it looks great in the room. It looks good on camera. But it is called ginger sugar. So now she thinks that I am her ginger sugar.
Okay, here's some Texas in for you. What's a blue alert?
A what?
A blue alert.
A blue alert?
Does that mean a missing boy?
Daniel, what's blue alert? Trevor, what's a blue? Huh?
Where's Daniel?
He lives in Texas. Daniel, are you missing?
Am I not?
No, Rico Stan, you've done some awesome stuff, dude. I love watching your content. You are such a chill dude to be around. 100% chill dude to be around. Daniel just typed like gibberish.
Yeah.
You'll be ginger sugar from now on. I've been immortalized as ginger sugar. That's great.
I love it. Yes.
Justin, the fish store selection down here is insane. It is like 360 Aquatics is seriously one of the coolest places to go. It is awesome. We just got that alert too. Interesting. All right. The Zen Ginger. She's down. I think she's down here in Texas. All right. I think Andrew, you had.
Oh, Rachel says police offered your injury. That's what it means.
Oh, that sucks. God. You know, even though I'm not in law enforcement anymore, once you're in it, you never leave it. That just Mr. Ginger Sugar, great. You don't understand though. So me and Trevor have started teasing each other of when somebody at work calls him Mr. Trevor, he's like, the next words out of their mouth is never a positive thing. So we've been texting back and forth, calling each other Mr. Trent and Mr. Trevor and just dicking with each other all the time here. But it has been a lot of fun to have Trevor and Rachel so close to us. It's been a lot of fun. There's going to be some insane members only stuff coming out. Just you wait.
Stuff for us.
Change Well-Don tanks to ginger sugar aquatics.
Yes, you came up with that.
Daniel.
Please, can we?
No.
Yes.
I am not.
I love it. We're for now. Where can we go? We will always pay Trevor now.
I'm gonna put a complaint into Home Depot. All right, well, okay. Just next to Daniel, Justice is good here too. How do you get something to breed? Put a little ginger sugar on it.
That did not even sound like a song.
We are 100%. We need to come up. Trevor, we need to like come up with an insane mutt guppy mix. And be like, what do you call these ginger sugar guppies? There'll be too many Texas gingers then.
You got a ghost behind you. Maybe that's what it is.
A ghost? They're a ghost? The house is haunted?
Sophie saw somebody in her room.
There's a... All right. You know what? Andrew is waiting patiently for me to answer his question, and there's tacos waiting for my name. That didn't sound like a good cough. I have a question about quarantine tanks. All right, Andrew, I'm going to answer this really quick, and then I got to go because I got tacos waiting for me. Let's say I go buy 3 different species. Should I put them all in the same quarantine tank or separate ones? Okay, so here's my opinion. It's going to come down to what species. Can you quarantine species together? Absolutely. But it's the compatibility of the species. So, for example, let's say you went out and bought a 6-inch OB peacock and 5 guppies and a 17-inch arowana. I'm pulling random stuff out just to kind of give you the broad spectrum here. Put all that into a tank. Going to end in absolute disaster. Those are going to be some very expensive guppies, and these things will be compatible. But now if you bought I bought some tetras, I bought some plecos, and I bought some crabenzas. I would feel very comfortable putting all of that into one tank to quarantine together. I absolutely would. And I think you can, however you quarantine, if you use medications or not, nothing would be affected by that. So I would absolutely say you can quarantine species together. Just make sure you're putting compatible species together. And then once they're quarantined, you can move them out, get to different tanks and do all that kind of there. But hopefully that helps you there. I don't mind a few more Texas gingers.
Ginger.
It's a strong strain, but they have no soul. We've been getting complaints about these guppies. Well, what's the matter with them? They don't have a soul. Should we show off the guinea pig? Here, we're going to show off the guinea pig. And I got to go. Oh, dude's freaking out. Uh-oh. What is unplugged? My computer just beeped. Did I just lose something? But I didn't lose something. Here is our new guinea pig. Focus. Not going to focus on him. There he is. There's Sophie's new guinea pig. We're going to get a second one in like a week. But there's Sophie's new friend. All right, everybody. Piggy. So what's hilarious is that's all Sophie's been calling it is Piggy, and it is cracking me up. That's like the main reason I'm okay getting her a guinea pig. Jordan named it Charlie. They all just stare back at you with their black lifeless eyes. Yeah, you should name him Ginger Sugar. All right, everybody. Before this Ginger Sugar thing starts going crazy out of hand, I'm going to go have some tacos. Sounds like Andrew has some tacos waiting. So it looks like we got a few new faces in the stream tonight. If you are new here, hopefully you enjoyed it. Sometimes we're a little off the wall like tonight. Other times we're a little more serious. And if you want to become a member, I promise you'll get some different side of me you never thought would be there. But everybody, thank you so much for all of your support in helping us get down to Texas. The community was a huge the support community in getting us down here. And it's giving us something to absolutely work towards and do some things here. So we got some awesome things coming up here in Wel-Don Tanks. Wel-Don Tanks, hashtag Ginger Sugar Aquatics.
Yay!
We're going to be doing some things there. Texas is kind of a state of the union, but not really. What's up, Lumpy Dog? So we are happy to be in Texas. It was a huge adjustment for us, but overall, I'm very happy to be here. It's been great. Trevor and Rachel are just my new best friends, and I'm excited to see more of you down here. I'm excited to interact with more of you down here. I'm excited to go to Aquashella this year, hopefully. I'm excited to just build out this fish ranch and do some great things here. But
Justin, he's not forgetting about you already.
I've not forgotten about Justin. I'm not forgotten about Justin at all.
Good.
Justin has like half my old fish room. Justin has all of my old fish room.
We're trying to convince him to move here.
Well, if I keep talking about fish stores, I think we'll get him down here.
Yeah.
Justin,
we got lots of fish stores. And you can come stay with us until you find a house.
Justin, you are welcome down here anytime. We are going to have a king-size bed in our guest bedroom. But, all right, everybody. I'm going to go eat some tacos and probably get into some trouble with Trevor tonight. I love you all. I'm hopefully, depending on how my day goes tomorrow, I'm going to try and film something to get a video out. So I don't really have a set. I'm going to try and keep the schedule we had previously. Live streams on Monday, videos on Friday. We'll see what happens, though, with my work schedule. To be honest, right now, it's going to be when I get to it. So I don't know when the next live stream will be. Hopefully soon. Hopefully have a video out for you guys soon because I've got some things cooking and working. Love you all. This was awesome. Hopefully I'll see more of you and all of you getting back in the chat. And I know Trevor's happy that I'm on his same time zone now. But everybody, love you all. Good night, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Ginger Sugar is out.